Hey guys, welcome to Khong Driving. It's a beautiful weekend morning and the sun is just about to come out, but you can see it up there. It's getting bright, but there are some clouds along the way. So it's a bit chilly and we really don't know what is the condition up there because there have been many times when the weather is here is good, but when we get up there, it gets wet. Anyway, our car for today is this one. So guys, this is the Tesla Model Y, and this is the performance version with dual motor and 528 horsepower, 660 Newton meters of torque. It's going to be one car that's going to be difficult to tame, or is it? So let's go and see. So if you're ready, watch the whole video. Okay guys, we are in the Tesla Model Y and this is the crossover or SUV version, and we are on the way up to the Hillclimb, and in the meantime we are taking a slow drive on the highway at supposedly 90 kilometers per hour, but because the car is so good we are a little bit above. Okay, let's reduce it a bit. And before we go on, I'd like to introduce you to Henry. Say hi, Henry.
Hi.
Okay, so Henry is our passenger for the day, and he wants to see how Khong drives. He's driven the Tesla before, but he just wanted to see how I drive, and I'm going to show him a safe version, how we drive on the road, fast but safe. Okay, so whatever it is, Henry, when we drive, we must be very defensive,
Okay.
and we have to take care of other users on the road.
Definitely.
Okay, so this is the Tesla Model Y, and this is the high performance model. You have, I think you have a comfort and also a performance mode, and in full operational mode you get 528 horsepower and 660. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I mean. You don't overtake cars like that, you don't drive like that. So we have 660 Newton meters of torque, and we have a dual motor system which has drive to the front and back. So this performance model has a bigger motor than the long range. And what range do we have? We have 510 kilometers of range, and that's under normal, yeah. And right now we have 65% of battery left. That's because we took the car from Tesla in Cyberjaya. Then we did a bit of a walk around, had the motor running and the aircon running a bit. So we used up quite a bit, and we started this morning with 76%, and now we have 64%, but that translates into about 300 kilometers. So I figure that our drive up the hill will take about 100 kilometers of range, but we'll see when we get there. Okay, so the drive mode here also allows you to choose between what you call race mode, or track mode, which gives you 50-50 split front and back. But then there's another one where you can customize, and we have customized it to, I've named it as Genting mode, and this gives 65% drive to the rear, 35% to the front. That will give us a little bit of oversteer going to the corner. Hope I can handle that. And of course, this car comes with the full ADAS. You have dynamic cruise control with stop and start. Everybody is going up the mountain. Yep. So this is the normal scenery every Saturday and Sunday. And so you can change the mode, and that's another thing here which I like very much. It also has a lane keep, lane departure warning, which can be turned off, and once you turn it off, it stays off. Oh, some cars slowing down. Yeah, so in the darkness or in condition like this, if you see lights flashing, you should slow down. Was that a person lying on the road? Not sure. There was something on the road, and it looks like somebody crashed there. I hope he's okay. And so at all times, be very careful. So a little bit of driving on the road. Let's talk about how the car feels. It's really good. We have a glass roof, and it's acoustic glass, so that helps to cut down the sound. But if you had a metal roof with padding, it would be the same lah. But this is a panoramic roof, and you can look at the scenery as you go along. But yesterday we drove the car, it was a bit hot, and we are told that most people will just tint the glass to give it a better insulation, but it already helps to cut out UV and those rays, what you call harmful sun rays lah. And but of course, if you put in some additional tinting, it will help. Okay, so how does it feel on the road? It feels good. You can't tell if it's rear wheel drive or front wheel drive unless it's raining lah. But of course, on the mountain later, when we drive up there, it will matter, because the all-wheel drive system will give us better traction, and we'll be able to have a bit more agility. So we're getting near to the place, and so we'll catch you on the mountain, yeah? Okay, so we're getting near to the place, and what I need to do is go to pedals and steering, and we need to look at the acceleration. It's now on chill. We put it on sport. Yeah, so there's just two modes, chill and sport. And steering mode, I leave it on standard because it's quite weighted and it's good. And for driving mode, we have customized, which is to Genting. Alright, so guys, this is the start of the run, and let's just check out the car a little bit. We are running on 59%. Okay, I hope that the management system will give me enough juice to go all the way. But first, we got to get in front of this car. There's a whole bunch of cars there, and here we go. Woo! Oh, look at that! That car, this car can scoot, man. Henry, how's it going? Oh, this is nice. So with a car like this, you don't really need to drive very, very fast. You don't have to out corner most people, but this car can. Okay, the weight is 2 tons, yeah. So we're starting with 59%. I suppose we will take at least 25%, so we should end up with a 40 plus. But actually, there's a feature in this car that allows you to key in your destination, and then it will give you the battery remaining when you get there. So, but of course, it may not know you're gonna drive like this lah. Okay, so the grip is not bad. I need to tighten my seat belt a bit. Okay, the only thing you must remember with a car like this is that it is very fast, and there's no engine sound to give you any indication of how fast it is. Okay, now we have 65% in the front and 35% in the front and 65% in the back, and we are getting a little bit of tail out as you power, but not that much. So I think the traction control is holding it. Some cars here. Thank you very much. He saw us. Yeah, so you can see the tail will move out a little bit. So remember, when you're driving, your body must be held in the seat, and this seat, I think it needs a bucket, and I have to actually tighten the belt a little bit more to get the seat, or rather get the belt to tie me to the seat a bit, because maybe I'm a bit too skinny for this seat. Henry, you might fit this seat better. Okay guys, sekarang kita ada di dalam kereta Tesla ni. Ini Tesla Performance ya, Model Y. Ada dual motor, 528 horsepower, 660 Nm torque ya. Kereta ni macam C atau D size dan 4 or 5 seater. Tapi dual motor ini ada, makna dia ada all-wheel drive lah. So tayar pun besar sikit, 21 inch saya ingat. I think it's 21 inch wheels ya. And kita sedang menaiki Genting Highland ya. Ada banyak kereta ini. Masa pagi banyak orang pergi Genting untuk sightseeing lah. Okay. So sampai sekarang handling macam mana? Baguslah ni. Senang dibawa, sedap dimakan. Tapi kalau ada kereta apa nak makan kereta ni susah sikit lah. 0 to 100 3.7 second. Okay, so guys, the top speed for this car is 250, which is very good because most of the electric cars stop at about 200, and this is just a single gear. So they have done some good magic with the gearing, and that allows you to get 250 kilometers per hour, which is very, very good. I think wheels are 21 inch. We have 4 ports in the front for brakes and 2 ports at the back. Yeah, and McPherson struts in, no, double wishbone in the front, aluminum suspension, and yesterday I checked, it is multi-link at the back. Nak masuk, kita kena jaga sikit, berhati-hati ya. Okay, careful. Ada kereta. Okay, ada van di depan. So guys, always expect the unexpected and go easy until you know there's a path for you. Okay, Henry, can you look at the top right of the meter of the screen and tell me what is the percentage? Not top right, top center here.
It's running on 44 now.
Wow! 59 to 44. So we used up 15%. That's a lot. Okay, so what we'll do is, this area is usually a bit crowded, so we go slow. And that was hard work, okay? Even though it seemed so silent and like nothing much was happening, there was a lot of things happening. So we'll take our customary, this is the collision warning, telling me that we are approaching that car a bit too fast. So it gave us the warning, and then I just lifted off and it was okay lah. So actually the regen rate is quite high for this car, and when you lift off, the regeneration also helps to slow the car down. And that's why I think the 4-pot brakes are good enough, because the regen also helps to slow down the car. And you see, usually in this part of the road, in between the two parts, we go slow, because usually there are a lot of cars that are just slowly winding their way up. What car is that? One's a Megane, right?
Yep, it's the RS
And the BMW?
330.
Oh, 330. system is cutting power.
Especially when you're understeer.
Oh, that is traction control, but it's not.
Yeah, it's cutting power.
It's cutting power on
Yeah.
the straight.
Because your battery is reduced, right?
Yeah. reduced. Wet, the road is wet. Woo. Oh, cannot see you. Some buses here. And here we are, guys. This is the last corner. Yes, we made it. Woo! How, Henry?
Was good.
Every time I say Henry, I want to burst into song. There's this song called "There's a Hole in the Bucket." Dear Henry, dear Henry, there's a hole in the bucket. Woo! Okay, guys, so that was the Tesla Model Y performance model, and we are going to turn left. But we have to let the bus go first. And our battery is 28%. So at the somewhere along the line, maybe halfway up this hill, there was a bit of loss of power. So I'm not sure whether it's the battery management system or the battery overheated or what, but it did cut down the available power. So acceleration was a bit slower, but of course we still managed quite well. A little bit slower doesn't mean it's slower. So that was a bit of a feeling. In terms of overall handling, it's great. Okay, with this dual motor all-wheel drive system, and of course you have wishbones in the front, multi-link at the back, and super brakes, very good brakes that works with the regen. And despite the fact that this is about 1 or 2 kilos short of 2 tons, the car actually handled very well. These are Pirelli P0s if I'm not mistaken, and of course 21-inch makes a lot of difference to the handling and also to the grip, because they are very big tires. Yeah, and so overall verdict, is it good? Of course it's good. Anything with 528 horsepower is good. Does it scoot? Yes. Anything with 660 Newton meters is good. It will scoot. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if it's 2 tons or 2.2 tons or 2.4 tons, it will still scoot because it has that torque. Yeah, and electric motors, that's the darling part of it. Yeah. Is it comfortable? Yes, it is. It will carry 4 to 5 people. Watch our walk around video, and with a range of 510 kilometers of range, that is enough lah. And actually, I could have charged up the car yesterday, but I didn't, because I thought I would like to see how far it can go lah. And right now we are having 28% left. And it's very, very misty out there. The front camera moved a bit, so I hope it can still capture some stuff. But anyway, it's been a good drive. Thank you, Henry, for not screaming.
Definitely.
But then Henry himself is very cool. He's a very good driver. Young, but good. So did you enjoy the drive?
Yeah.
You did, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And one more thing, you can actually arrange for a test drive of this Tesla and any of the Tesla models that are on sale, which is basically the Model Y has got 3 options, and then they have the Model 3, and they also have a couple of options there. You can buy the car, and you can actually, if you want to test drive the car, you can go to the Tesla website and you can actually book your test drive. And so there are 2 places where you can test drive this car or these cars, and that's at the Cyberjaya Tesla Experience Center or at the Pavilion Damansara. Yeah, I think it's Pavilion Damansara. So they have 2 places where you can test drive the car, so don't hesitate to go to the site and check it out. Alright guys, so anyway, thanks very much for being with us, and we hope to see you again in our next video, and we hope to see you here subscribing to us and liking and sharing our videos. So please do share, because when you share, then it tells the Google algorithm that, oh, this video is more popular, so it keeps on promoting it to others, and that's how we gain our subscribers. And if you are not a subscriber yet, well, please do consider, because when you do, that will also help us to increase our popularity. Okay then, so that's enough for today. Thanks very much and bye bye. Say bye bye, Henry.